God is not a genie. Okay? And I think that's like one of the hardest things for people to understand. They think you just ask God for whatever and you get it no matter what. And, you know, without having a relationship with him, without knowing him. And the people that think like this has never even lived for God, nor have they surrendered to him. So with that being said, they don't truly understand God, his nature, and how he works. And because they don't understand him, they question everything he does or everything he doesn't do in their life personally. They think his goodness and his realness is only real and only true when or if they're benefiting from him. They want God to constantly show and prove to them that he's good and that he's real. You know what I'm saying? The relationship is based on benefiting. Like, what can I get from God? You know what I'm saying? So that's how you know a person don't truly know God, when the relationship is strictly based on what can they get from him. If they're not getting nothing, now they ain't rocking with him. You know what I'm saying? Even after all their answered prayers that the Lord did answer, they will still question his goodness and his existence when a few things doesn't go their way. That's someone who doesn't know or understand God. So they don't understand that he's good all the time. Even when things in our life is not always good, the Lord is still good. So when you don't really know the Lord, that saying makes zero sense to you. You know, because they're going to be looking like, how you saying God is good all the time? I done lost my job, this, that, and the other. Wait a minute. What about all those other answered prayers that the Lord has answered for you? You know what I'm saying? We gonna go through things. And that's what people always fail to understand, that we are still going to go through life challenges. And a lot of things we bring on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But when you don't know the Lord, that saying God is good all the time does not make sense to you, okay? But when you truly know the Lord, baby, you completely understand it. You completely understand it. You know that God is good all the time. It's not about what the Lord is doing or what he's not doing, but it's about who he is. When you know the Lord, baby, it's about who he is. And when you truly love someone, you love them for who they are. Okay? Not what they can do for you, or not how you're benefiting from them. Not if they don't do something for you, you question their goodness, although they did many things for you before. But since they didn't do, one or a few things, now you're questioning if they're really good. Or you disregard their existence because you're no longer benefiting from them. That's not real love. Start loving God for who he is and not what he can do for you. And you'll understand why we say God is good all the time, baby, because he is. Because he is. So a lot of people don't truly love God. And a lot of people, they love what he can do for them. They don't love God truly for who he is. And when people only love God